Oh man. So, okay, I'm recording now. This is going to be a different kind of video. I mean, I'm bumming it today. I'm in a t-shirt. I'm not camera ready. But what happened is my dad sent me a text message and he said he was interested in ChatGPT-4.5, and he knows I'm a geek and I love AI and everything. So I had actually set up this new camera, and I was just testing it out. And so I went from testing the camera into just logging into ChatGPT. And then I started using the research preview mode for ChatGPT-4.5. And all of a sudden it popped up with this message, and it said, I only had like 5 prompts left out of 25. I had no idea that it was ticking down. I thought, oh, this is great. I have the preview mode. I didn't realize it was going to expire. So what you have here is kind of like me. Oh gosh, it's like singing in the shower when you don't know anybody is listening, and I'm just interacting with it. I'm being super goofy. I'm really putting myself out here by just recording this, or I recorded the video. I don't want to wait though, because it said that my credits were going to expire and they'd reset on the 18th of March, and that's 5 days from now. It's March 13th. So anyway, what you've got here is just totally raw, me screwing around with ChatGPT. I did some silly voices and stuff like that when I was reading. But if you like this kind of video, you like that vibe, go ahead and like it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And let's just go ahead and jump in. Here's the video. I'll try to edit out the really boring parts where I'm trying to figure stuff out. Thanks for watching. Bye. Go ahead and open this up here. Research preview. All right. What is so great about ChatGPT-4.5? It's not a publicly available or officially announced version as of now, but assuming you mean ChatGPT 4 or later versions like future GPT 4.5, here's what you can typically expect on current advancements. Improved contextual understanding, better grasp of context in extended conversations, maintaining coherence and nuance. Enhanced reasoning, stronger logic, critical thinking, and problem-solving abilities, allowing more complex queries to be answered clearly. Faster response generation. Creative content, higher quality and originality in creative outputs like storytelling, humor, and content generation. Okay, so let's just say I would like you to play the role of a stand-up comedy coach who is providing advice to an aspiring late-night comic that will be appearing on TV. Please provide a tight 2-minute set on the benefits of using AI and the humorous aspects of the technology as well. All right. Anyone? Hey everyone, thanks for having me here tonight. So, artificial intelligence, huh? Or as I like to call it, my new best friend who doesn't judge me for Googling how to boil water at 3 a.m. Seriously, AI is the only friend who doesn't judge me when I ask for the weather 7 times a day, just in case it changed its mind. The great thing about AI is it learns from you. And AI can predict things. It anticipates my needs. Like Netflix, it knows exactly what I want to watch next. Although, sometimes it's eerily accurate. Last week, it suggested a documentary called How to Get Your Life Together. Well played, AI. Also, who else loves autocorrect? The only technology capable of turning "I'll see you in a sec" into "I'll see you in a sec" and mortgage application. Thanks, AI. My bank called to congratulate me on my bold financial moves. My favorite part of AI is voice recognition. It understands every word perfectly, except when it doesn't. The other day I said, play some soft jazz, and Alexa ordered a giant inflatable giraffe. Still trying to explain that one to my wife. Ultimately, AI is great because it helps with productivity, creativity, and embarrassing you publicly on the internet. And when AI finally takes over, I'm confident I'll be spared because my browser history clearly shows that I've been researching nothing but brownie recipes and inflatable pools. No threat here. Thanks. You've been great. If you didn't laugh, don't worry. I'll have AI rewrite this better next time. All right. So I don't know about that. Answer in chat instead. Does this hit the notes you're aiming for, or would you like to refine any specific parts? Okay, improve contextual understanding, enhance reasoning, faster general response, creative content generation. Please create a short story that I can tell around a campfire at Halloween to spook my friends and family. All right, it is thinking. Here's a spooky Halloween campfire song, a campfire tale that'll send shivers down everyone's spine. On a chilly Halloween night, much like tonight, 3 friends, Jesse, Ben, and Sam, decided to explore an old abandoned cabin deep in the woods. Legend had it the cabin belonged to Old Man Withers, a recluse who vanished mysteriously years ago, leaving behind whispers of strange noises and ghostly sightings. The friends laughed nervously as they approached the creaky wooden door, covered in peeling paint and cobwebs. Ben pushed the door open, its hinges groaning as if begging them to turn back. Inside, the air was cold and stale, filled with the scent of rot and mildew. Flashlights trembling, they stepped carefully through the dusty rooms, shadows dancing on the cracked walls. Suddenly, Jessie froze. "Did you hear that?" she whispered, eyes wide with fear. The faint sound of humming drifted from somewhere deep within the cabin, a soft melody that grew louder with each passing moment. Following the haunting tune, they found themselves standing before an old locked door at the end of a narrow hallway. As Ben reached out to touch the rusted doorknob, the humming stopped abruptly. Silence filled the air, thick and oppressive. With shaking hands, Ben turned the knob. The door swung open slowly, revealing an empty room, except for a rocking chair that creaked gently back and forth, as if moved by an unseen hand. Heart pounding, Sam aimed his flashlight at the chair. On its seat lay a single yellowed note. "I've been waiting for you." Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind them, plunging the room into darkness. Terrified, they spun around, desperately trying to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. Then, behind them, a low chuckle echoed through the room, deep and menacing, as cold breath whispered against their necks. "You're just in time." All right. What else we got here? Personalized experience, a deeper ability to adapt to individual user preferences and anticipate follow-up information proactively. Multimodal capabilities, enhanced ability to interpret and respond to various types of input, including text, images, and potentially audio or video. Accuracy and reliability, significant improvements in factual correctness with fewer hallucinations or inaccuracies. I wonder if I can upload audio here. Let me talk to it first. Hey there, how's it going? Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh,
Settling back into things after your trip or still in spooky season mode with that campfire story?
yeah. What's your name?
I don't have a personal name, but you can call me whatever you like. Some people name their AI assistant.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? What were you saying? Hello?
I was just saying that I don't have a personal name, but you can call me whatever you like. Some people like to name their AI assistant. Got any ideas?
How about Bubba? How about Bubba? Space Invaders. You shoot on the bottom of the screen, left and right, mid buttons, and you shoot demons that are moving that way, side to side on the screen. Each time they get to the side, they descend one row. There is a sword at the top. The ship controlled by the player shoots missiles when they hit the space bar. Navigation left and right is accomplished with the cursor keys. And then I didn't even have the thing over here. Okay. It's still working on the code. I've updated the Python script to create a simple Space Invaders game. There's a score at the top. All right, I'm going to copy this and put this into Python. Oh, Python spaced. Here. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize I was burning this. It's a preview. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I was recording this then. See if I can do some voice here. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking out the new ChatGPT-4.5 Preview mode. I've got a sneak peek at it, and I was just checking it out. I just wrote a quick game with quick game in Python of Space Invaders, and it worked out pretty well. So that's cool. Anyway, how's it going?
Nice. That sounds like a fun project. I'm doing great. How did the game turn out? Are there any special features you added?
No, it was a pretty simple demonstration, and what I didn't realize is as I was typing in the prompts and troubleshooting that I only had like 25 prompts available, and so I chewed up 20 of those. It would have been nice to know at the beginning, because now it's 5 more days until it resets, so I'm only going to be able to do a couple more, and I think this is chewing up. Like I'm curious here when I get done chatting with you, or while I'm talking with you, if it ends.
Oh, that's a bit of a bummer to run into that limit unexpectedly. It'd be helpful if they gave a heads up about the cap right away. Hopefully, you can still experiment a bit more. Let me know how it goes when you check.
So, okay, yeah, definitely. And I'm not going to waste any more, because I think the voice mode is probably pretty much the same, but the underlying text and everything for ChatGPT 4.5 is probably a lot better in terms of creativity, programming, storytelling, logic, and reasoning, and stuff like that. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, the underlying model for GPT-4.5 has some notable improvements in those areas, especially around complex problem solving, creativity, and more nuanced responses. The voice mode uses the same base model, so any upgrades in reasoning and storytelling should come through in both text and voice.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, but the voice itself isn't going to be any different. It's the underlying technology that changed.
Exactly. The voice itself stays the same, but the improvements you get in how it handles conversations and answers come from those underlying changes.
Okay, so I don't know if I burned my prompts by talking to you here now in this mode. I think I'm using 4.5 still, but can you give me a quick recommendation of something that would be really impressive in 4.5, something I could use to kick the tires?
Yeah, cool way to explore GPT-4.5's capabilities is by diving into a creative project, like generating a short story with intricate plot twists or building a unique recipe based on a theme. You could also try asking it to break down a complex concept or code snippet step by step to see how detailed and clear it can get.
All right, thanks. Okay, so yeah, I'm in 4.5. It would be nice in the preview mode here if they actually told you how many prompts you have remaining here. So research preview. I guess I'm still in this mode right now. Let me go back and start a new chat. And I guess I'll just do one more thing here just to test its creativity, which would be to write a 200-word story that has a plot twist at the end. And it should be a sci-fi fantasy hybrid that involves time travel and a quirky character. We'll just see what it does on that. Zazzy the Timelord adjusted his neon green bow tie and checked his pocket watch, which curiously ran backwards. The local villagers of Eldoria knew him as the eccentric magician who lived atop Kronos Hill, forever babbling about time hiccups and temporal tickles. One morning, the villagers awoke to find the sun frozen mid-sky. Panicked, they rushed to Zazzy's lopsided tower, where clocks floated freely, suspended mid-tick. It's merely a time hiccup, Zazzy reassured them, tapping a glowing crystal embedded in his monocle. Easily fixed. He activated his brass and crystal contraption, whirring gears and blinking runes dancing around him. Moments later, Eldoria burst to life, villagers cheering his name. Triumphant, Zazzy glanced at his watch. It ticked forward this time, but something felt strange. Approaching the village statue of the town's legendary founder, Zazzy paused, squinting through his monocle. The statue's face was unmistakable. It was him, bow tie and all. Below read the plaque in memory of Zazzy, who vanished mysteriously after saving Eldoria from the great time freeze 500 years ago today. Oh dear, muttered Zazzy, his bow tie suddenly feeling tighter. That's actually pretty good as far as creativity. That's got a nice twist at the end. So that's pretty good. And let me just have it write out a couple jokes. Write out, let's see, 10 one-liner jokes that involve coding and, let's see, coding and large language models mixed with a couple one-liners about black Labrador retrievers and how much they love to eat. Let's see what it does here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and wrap. I'll read these out and wrap. Yeah, boy, I'm so glad I was recording this because I literally didn't know that I had a cap on this in the research preview mode. All right, so my AI discovered time travel. Unfortunately, it only goes forward 1 second per second. I taught my large language model magic, and now it's summoning bugs I didn't even code. Number 3, my quirky chatbot mastered sarcasm, then sarcastically deleted all my backups. Number 4, tried to explain recursion to my time-traveling AI. It's still processing the first question. 5, my wizard character cast debug. Now we're trapped in an infinite loop. 6, my fantasy AI predicted the apocalypse correctly, but forgot to mention it happened yesterday. Number 7, found my AI trying to optimize its own past. Now I'm debugging errors from tomorrow. Number 8, my dragon-themed coding assistant breeds firewalls, but unfortunately they're all disabled by default. 9, my AI assistant built a functioning time machine, but it crashes whenever it hits 88 bugs per hour. Nice Back to the Future reference. 10, my chatbot claims it's me from the future. Apparently my future self still hasn't fixed this code. Okay, that was pretty good, but it didn't include anything about black Labrador retrievers. So that's great, but you forgot to include the one-liners about the black labs. My dog would certainly be upset about this. Can you please make it up to her? Make that, let's see. No, we'll just go ahead and do that. You're right. I can't disappoint Dakota. Oh, okay. So definitely remembers from the previous chat, which was 4.0 that I've been using a lot. I think Dakota came up, so it remembers Dakota. And that's one thing about 4.5 is it's supposed to have better memory on what you're actually interacting with it with. You're right. I can't disappoint Dakota. Here's an updated set of 10 one-liners, now including some love for the lovable black lab. Number 1, my black lab figured out recursion. Fetch ball, return ball, repeat forever. Let's just jump. Number 3, my AI tried to predict my dog's next move. Turns out nap and snack covers every scenario. That's perfect, actually, for black labs. Number 4, just built a time machine, but my black lab used it first. Came back 5 minutes earlier, begging for dinner twice. Nice. Number 5, my chatbot dreams of consciousness. My black lab dreams exclusively about bacon treats. Nailed it. 6, told my quirky AI character to learn fetch. Now my lab and the chatbot won't stop bringing me random things. 7, taught my dog basic coding commands. Now she sits, stays, and occasionally throws a runtime error. Number 8, my black lab accidentally stepped on the time travel keypad. Now she thinks dinner is always 5 minutes ago. Nice. My AI asked for a logic upgrade. My black lab just asked for more belly rubs. Priorities. And 10, they say labs are intelligent, but mine still believes the kitchen cabinet opens by staring intensely. Okay, I'm impressed by the jokes. So that's really interesting to me, is the humor aspect, because for a long time when you asked it to create something funny, it wasn't funny at all. It was really kind of pathetic what it was coming up with. But I legit laughed out loud on a couple of these, which is pretty crazy. I've watched entire 90-minute movies that are comedies that really didn't make me laugh once. So it's definitely getting better. Thanks for watching. I do have queued up here. I just did a basic interaction with the old Alexa, and I'm going to be talking with Alexa Plus as soon as it hits my devices. So that'll be happening pretty quickly. If you want to check that out and you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe. And if you like this video, please like it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.